and all you got, De'Vondre Campbell, is a bruised ego? That's all you got? Players got shot. Players got broken bones. Players got torn ligaments. Players lost children. And all you got is a bruise. A bruised ego. Double agent, traitor, you plotted this.
And listen, when you talk about that ego, all right, the question has to be asked, what leads to a player having such a huge ego? What leads to it? Ask yourself an honest question. What leads, what can it, when you're talking about a young man growing up from 7 years old and growing to become into an adult, all right, a grown ass man, what exactly is leading to the ego becoming so big that you're forgetting that this is a team sport? It's a team sport. He ran it off perfectly. He nailed it perfectly. Guys done been shot. Guys got ligaments torn up. Guys, are going all over the world to get surgery. One player expressed that he lost his daughter and he still played. And you got a player on your roster whose ego is so bruised that he can't just suck it up. And whatever issue you got with the coach, listen, we've all been there as players. All of us have been there as players. We've all had issues with our coach and we didn't like the way we were being played or whatever. Let me put the tweet up let me put the thing that he put up one more time. He said, someone is about to get a great football player that's been badly misused. Oh, well, let's get it though. 1,000%. Every single person who's played the game of football has been there with a coach. 1,000%. Okay, you have your issue. You wish you were playing, and you should, to be 100% honest with you, you should have an issue. You should have an issue because you should want to be out there competing. But when you look at your brothers in the locker room, when you look at the men that are going through the same thing that you're going through, hey, we're going to just ball. We're going to ball. We're going to talk about it later, and we're just going to have fun. But to walk out like that, and again, I was going to leave it alone until I saw that tweet, until I realized this is something he actually planned. And it made me say, okay, look, the scout in me, the person that spent time, one of my first job outside after college, I was a college scout. And the thing that we would do, the thing that I would make sure I do is I'd go to games. I wouldn't know anybody. Didn't have any dog in if I didn't know any of the coaches, didn't know any of the players, didn't know any of the parents, didn't know anything. And I would just look and see which players stood out, see what players actually had the conviction, see what players really wanting to play, see what players are eager to jump off from the sideline into the game. I would just look and see who had it. All right. And so I have that skill. I still have it in me, as I went. It's a reason I actually moved to Florida, because I knew it was going to be everywhere around me. Everyone's going to be talking about they want to play football. In fact, this guy, De'Vondre Campbell, I believe he's actually played his ball out here in Florida. So I knew that this was going to be the kind of energy where everybody's talking about going to the league and everybody is, oh, yeah, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be this, that, and the third. So I did some more digging on where exactly this guy came from. And again, like I was telling you, my second 1A, 1B when it comes to getting my football material is the Coach JB show. Jason Brown from Last Chance U. In fact, I've had one of his players on my podcast. Shout out to David Brunson. And he has had some incredible takes, in my opinion, from a football perspective, because he speaks to it as someone that's actually been there. It's not going to be like listening to a Stephen A. Smith that you're just talking about stats and you're just looking at numbers off a screen. You're actually talking, and you listen as I'm listening, JB. You're listening to someone that's actually coached the game, has played the game, knows how to work with certain players that aren't necessarily that great, is really analytical, and you're going to get your facts from the game. All right.